Now, because random naval history YouTubers keep doing various cooking videos, everyone seems to be asking me when I'm going to do one. The answer is probably never, but I thought I'd do a little bit quick one because there are some people who worry that I spend my life living off iron brew. I do actually do some proper food. Now, I spend most of my life living off food-wise off casseroles because they're fairly easy for me to put together. For example, this is going to be 2 days worth of food. Put together. Now I've already mixed my spices up. Most of it's very, very generic stuff, but some Clark's maple syrup and some barbecue beast. Now, this is Nature Kitchen spices, and they're just cool. They're good flavouring. Usually, if I'm doing any spicing, it's them or the hazel prawn suppliers I tend to go with. Now, I have to admit I have something which I don't normally use. I normally would cut my own carrots, but my dog really loves the carrot sticks you get from McDonald's that they call reindeer treats. And so I got this big bag with the idea that maybe it would be a super bag of them and he'd really, really love them. But apparently these carrots do not taste the same as McDonald's ones. So lovely. So lovely. And before anyone thinks that I'm being terribly messy not having already washed up here, I've been specifically ordered that if I do wash up, I will get told off because I'm having a very busy day and that will put me behind. And apparently when I'm under that amount of pressure, well, things like dog walking might not get done. And then the dog knows. So instead, the orders are cook my food, prep it, and be happy. And honestly, I'm following orders today. Now, as lovely as that pile might look, and it does look particularly lovely, it's going to be chopped up a bit more because it's for a casserole. It's rustic, okay? This is what I prefer, rustic. That also means, in my experience, you can afford to be less precise. Now, I have to admit, casseroles and barbecues are usually my sort of go-to quick cooks. But if I'm really pushed, the dish I'm actually probably known for is my variation on tortillas. And definitely for my dishes on enchiladas. But those take a lot of time to cook and are usually done when I'm doing a family occasion and I want to feed a lot of people very easily without creating washing up. I do enchilada pockets, and so you do not need anything to eat them other than your hands. Join me in a second when I've finished cutting the mushrooms. Now, these are the chestnut mushrooms. Yes, I'm using 2 different types of mushroom. Honestly, it's because I like the, this always sounds strange, the woodier texture and flavour of the chestnut mushrooms. But, to be honest, they don't go as well with beef mince as the regular mushrooms. So mixing the two tends to produce a very, very nice interplay. As a rule, I find chestnut mushrooms go better with chicken. See you again in a couple of seconds. Now, once I've finished all the veg, and you will have noticed 3 other units have arrived, I like to make a hole like this. So yes, I've put in the veg first, and I know not everyone does that, but that's my method. I like to do it that way mainly because it lets me work out how much stuff is going to reduce, because honestly, these mushrooms are going to go down. Now, good mince will go into the hole nicely. And then I'm going to start mixing it with my hands. I have seen this done with hamburger meat, which was quite nicely done, really. Once. That was quite nice. Hamburger meat is not my usual fare though. Now, here goes the mince. Let's see how much I get over the cooktop. Before anyone asks, I have my own version of Mrs. Drac appeared, but this one is my sister, who's just watching me from the corner going, "Why are you doing this on a video camera?" Well, as I said before, if every other naval historian is going to do it on YouTube, I might as well give it a go just for once for you. Now, after a while of careful massaging and losing more than a few mushrooms over the sides, I must say, luckily I do clean this place quite regularly, so I'm not that worried about hygiene on that one. You get a pot, you get something which looks about like this, and now you make another hole. It's going to be cooked for a long time. Our hole is important because it is going to have the baked beans put into it, and eventually the pasta. Now, here's the thing. I have watched many friends over the years try and prove their manliness by opening cans and going, "It's not coming, it's not coming." The reason it won't come for us is often because if you're someone with short nails, it just won't. So just admit, it's not about strength, it's about the length of your nails. And use a freaking teaspoon. And for those who want to ask, yes, I did use the word fricking. Which, kind of like fracking, sounds bad enough you can use it, but isn't actually so bad that anyone's going to get upset with you using it. And now, in their other guise as sous chef, A flying fluffy research assistant has arrived. Hello. How are you doing? You'd like it. You would like it. You can't have it. It's got it's got baked beans in it. You cannot have it. You're both here now. Hello. Flying fluffy research assistants. How about you? Now, need to add some water, but not too much, and add it slowly. Now, let's mix this all together. Done. And now, we do what in my family is considered my signature move of a casserole. And trust me when I say that in about an hour's time, when I get this out from its first cooking, it will be reduced down enough. I'll be able to add in the conch shells pasta and turn it into 2 days worth of casseroles. As it is, I'll make sure it's all nice and clean before it goes in the oven. You don't want to put a dirty casserole dish in the oven already. It just goes everywhere automatically. And yes, there is a baking tray beneath it. Because, again, I love my family, but I don't wish to be killed by them. So, hope you enjoyed the little interlude of cooking with Alex. It will never be repeated. I have done pictures of me baking brownies, and probably there will be some cakes again, because honestly I am more of a dessert person than anything. But also at some point you might get pictures of me doing the enchiladas if everyone really wants them. The tortillas they're nice. They are a go-to dish. But as I said, the enchilada pockets, the free cheese mix that goes with them and everything else, yeah, that is what I'm known for in my family, disturbingly enough, and is my go-to food for potlucks and all sorts of things whenever I have to bring along something to impress people. Take care, hope you enjoyed, and I'm now off to get on with preparing today's live. See you in a bit.